So why isn't anyone talking about the cost of war on the average American? So as you know, the US just entered a regional war with Iran. And if you think that this is just a headline story, you should probably check your portfolio. See, let me show you what has happened to your money. This is part one of War and Your Wallet, where we'll be breaking down the effects of war and how you can prepare going forward. You're probably aware, as we are a couple of days into the war between the US and Israel against Iran, as there have been massive strikes across 14 Iranian cities, prompting a regime change. Now, Iran has responded by closing the Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz is essentially a 21-mile strip of water, and this is where 20% of the world's oil flows through, and it is now essentially a war zone. So oil has spiked towards $100, energy stocks are hitting all-time highs, and index funds, your index funds are down in the last 3 or 4 days. Oil prices are very impactful for inflation, and I'll discuss that in detail in the next video, so make sure you follow for part 2. So here's what's going on with your portfolio right now. Defense, aerospace, and energy stocks are up 12 to 15%. Tech and consumer discretionary stocks are getting destroyed, and investors are essentially fleeing to safety. Gold is spiking, the US dollar is strengthening, bonds are rallying, and if you're holding high growth stocks right now, that's currently bleeding you dry. So this isn't a 2-week cycle. Trump is projecting a 4 to 5 week conflict, but history says regime change doesn't necessarily end in a clean way. You need to understand that this isn't just about missiles. It's about the choke point that controls global energy. And when energy moves, everything essentially reprices. Make sure to follow for more if you want part 2, where I'll be breaking down the implications of war on inflation and how it affects your pockets. Talk to you the next one.